hair, snow, although I'd rather she didn't touch anyone.
Thank you.
And Holly, but
Gotta look over. What do I see?
was a bit behind.
I'm sorry.
For the most part, his injuries have been healed. I don't
What do you mean you don't?
think fully. There might be some bandaging in need? Question mark.
Not really.
Right there.
Well,
Water right there.
we were here for a little bit.
How are you
Some
faring?
bomb went off on a wall, and that's it.
I'm well. You seem. Everyone here seems familiar. At least by their scent.
Oh, more.
It just. I don't know. I'm trying.
Any deaths on the other side?
Remind me, your name?
What's the matter?
Elijah Ferrantive.
Poof.
You?
Aisha.
A legend in the
um,
making, a hero in the making. That's how I introduce myself to you first.
I believe I owe you something.
You wanted to battle me. Wanted to duel.
Hey. That's what it was.
Yes.
And I think I called you Little Lord?
Yes, and hopefully so. You called me in Little Lord. But I suppose I don't mind hearing it from you.
Things are coming back at least. Did you recognize me?
It's strange. Maybe it's something we talk about later.
Right. Sure. For now, are you feeling alright otherwise, physically? Can you walk? Does your head still hurt? How are you feeling?
The typical sore from after finishing a job. And my head hurts, but
it might be a good idea to, when you're ready, take a walk around and get to know everyone else from the Kalypsia. It might help with the memory.
If you do walk around, I do recommend getting a lot of fluids.
Your pocket! Your pocket! There's something in your pocket there. I gave you something. Before you went away.
I remember someone giving me this. And that was you?
Yeah, that was me.
That means you have to be toughy.
Yeah, that's me.
It makes sense. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Taking off my scabbard.
Yeah. Do you want some water?
I think going forward, whenever
Do you want water?
Sure.
Yeah.
When did this flower get here? Between the sheets.
Doesn't remember. She gave it to you just a minute ago.
I don't want to disrupt this scene, so I'll
This one's older.
lay here for long.
You can tell by how the petals are fading.
Did I give you a flower?
It's big and orange. I remember
I might have
someone
given
gave
you a
me
flower.
this.
I think I might have given you a flower too.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Well, there is a flower attached to this one. The one that you gave me.
Yeah. Didn't that was yeah.
Joffrey, did you bring enough water for Jasper here as well?
Yeah. Jasper has the
one is-
water right here.
Nice.
Someone's. Who gave me this
He's
flower?
right there.
I can only assume it was her. She's the one who gave me
Currently,
it.
we've at least made sure any injuries are at least closed, so if For now, we'll wait until they wake up and proceed from there,
Yeah.
just like leave here.
Yeah.
Let's go keep an eye on her.
You'll
No, I hope their
remember
injuries aren't
things.
as serious.
Yeah.
You.
Hmm.
Are you the one who gave me this big orange flower?
Yes, you were supposed to put it on your head.
Oh, I guess I put it between my swords.
You said that it would be difficult to wear.
Does sound familiar. So,
Oh, maybe we should clean Jasper up too. I'll get some more water.
if you're the one who
That'd
gave
be a good
this to
idea.
me,
Oh, I'm
then
not supposed to be seeing that.
you have to be Sprout. I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's not your fault.
Thoughts are a little hard right now.
You can even just take a little
That's
bit.
okay. Me
Take your time.
took care of Sprout when first got here.
Here, give us one.
Found in the woods.
Yeah. There you go.
In a cage. And made sure that I ate and made friends and was
I
happy
got a little bit on the nose right
and
there.
taught me
You know,
things
Guido,
and named me.
A bunch of questions on the way.
I got a little bit right there. Oh,
Well, he didn't give me anything interesting from us.
I wasn't meant
It
to
seems
do that.
He wasn't the original leader.
That sounded familiar.
Was a more
I just
radical
couldn't
version
piece
of
who.
him, took over, and seems that
It's weird.
he carried his vision with his son.
Being on the Kalypsia is familiar.
I
Working at the
I'm
bar
not
is familiar.
sure if you know
Hunting
what
is
happened
familiar.
to his son, Olwen.
Hmm.
Does that sound
But
familiar to anyone?
faces and people aren't.
Did we kill him
There we
at some
go.
point, or
I
deal with him
can't
in a
piece
previous
together
mission,
who was
Olwen?
where, and
Yeah.
what's where, or who's
Yeah.
here, and
It's a shame.
It is foggy.
Right.
everything
well,
is
either way,
scattered.
it seems to me that now that he's dead,
hard
Maybe
I
to think.
fog will
that
clear?
anyone will pick up the mantle, but I'm sure there'll be
Maybe.
splinters,
Like in the morning.
ether banging thrown all over the place.
I hope.
It seems to
I
very
don't
much
like
be
this feeling.
an operation run by him and his son, so with both of them out of the picture.
This is Mitt.
Also,
This is my Mitt.
he didn't specify who was funding everything, obviously, but
Admit.
it seems to me that he was the
Ahmed.
main contact,
Yeah,
so
Ahmed.
I doubt they'll be as
Ahmed.
well funded in the future.
And remember,
And this guy on the ground is Jasper.
They did have, apparently, yes, Olwen.
those names sound familiar.
Is that
Remember,
did we
an
hear
important
of-
decision. Something we voted on.
I don't believe so.
I believe
might
you and
still be
Jasper were
around.
there, and someone
I'm
else.
not sure. But again, I doubt they'll be as well funded. Apparently they had enough men, well, I mean, he also, to take over cities, so
Admit.
at least that part is over now. They should become, at most, a minor threat.
We're back. We're back.
Sitting around isn't going to do me any good.
Do your legs still work?
You did so.
I-
guess it was being cut off by
Either way.
Morning. You're back.
I can't sit
Are
down
they waking
forever,
up? I see.
can I?
Yes, go on.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll...
You got some water right here. If you want some, right here.
Anything, but he wasn't very forthcoming.
Here you go.
It drops it.
I one step at a time, Duffy.
Oh,
It's
okay,
fine.
yeah.
We'll get,
I
we
made
get
you an
more
herbal
water,
tea.
right?
You will drink it.
Yeah.
Well, that
Warned
works.
me
I
was
think I just made an attempt at the water. I couldn't even carry it.
unclear
The
if you
poison.
were wrong in the
Hmm.
I did
Poison.
ask about that, actually. Apparently...
something
well, something like, shouldn't you know, since, you know, we're related
Didn't-
and all that.
I don't
But
remember.
he seems to believe that we knew something that he didn't. All that he knew was about our depictions in the book. And, all the dreams, he didn't really seem to have a grasp on any other big threats.
So
That's why he was so
what
focused on it.
happened?
So,
I think we're back at the camp, correct?
We were sent to
Yes.
group.
You're correct.
Ethiopane.
Is everyone okay?
How are you feeling?
Is everyone okay?
Without severe injuries of our own.
Why aren't you saying anything?
We all
Mm.
live.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, sorry. Our hearing's a
Losses on
bit
our
off.
severe injuries.
But yes,
Whatever's happening here.
for the most part, everyone is okay.
If you'll excuse me,
And how did things go here?
see if I can
They
head to start working.
were not as smooth as
We
they
don't
could have been.
mind.
No.
At least take someone with you.
I can go with her.
Good.
I see.
We had many injuries. There were many ether being here. I think they
Wait,
intended
you were
to.
attacked?
right.
Yes.
Alright.
It was more than a simple
Do you
diversion
wish
in the
to
town.
take a walk
I
around?
assumed they were
See if there's any familiar faces.
intending to take the supplies of the town for themselves, or simply
Water nearby?
end all of us
You want to
before
stay with
there was a chance to retaliate.
Water nearby.
I could,
No,
but,
I would only worry.
We did not have much in the way of healers, so
And I am
it's
just as worried about me.
You're hovering a little bit. Maybe.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
What the
Or you
fuck
were-
happened? Why is
been
it
a little.
stuck?
It was rough.
working
I bet.
However, I'm glad
There we
to
go.
see
I missed
that
you too, Sprout.
those that traveled in your company, at least for the most part, are.
It'll take care.
What happened to your eyes?
I cannot say fine,
Oh, it ouched.
Mm.
Lots of.
but at least alive.
Big these.
I suppose that
Yes.
is what
For now,
matters most.
At least.
Large enough for a man to stand behind.
I'll leave you to it.
Yes.
Big shields.
Out of
Power
curiosity,
shields, they're called. The
Towers.
one like
Yes.
you have is called a
have you seen to the rabbit?
They're like kites.
I have looked over them, but I have yet to check them on again since we've arrived.
Hmm.
I'll probably go do that
Have
now
you-
if I can find them.
healed it.
They
They
said
looked
they
rather
were not
poorly
sure.
off
It was no
from where
longer
they were.
bleeding, but we have not looked at it.
You have your own healing, yes?
I cannot say I have concern for them. I will say that much.
Hmm.
Given she did try to take Faven's life at one point.
What is generous
You and me both, but it was necessary to keep her alive
is
during the mission.
not unlikely to
Perhaps.
heal
She was one
better
of our
if you were able
combatants.
to do the magic to heal.
Of course.
I stood over her a few times. Probably more than I should have.
Who's they?
Such was your duty at the time.
Lamb?
You apparently did it well, given that you have returned. As has everyone else.
Is she a healer
I am proud.
or simply a doctor?
Yes, she fixed me.
Did she do magic on you?
I don't know. It was very easy.
That's alright. Were you hit in the
I
head?
was not worrying
Yes.
while you were away, if that helps.
No.
You
Not even a little bit.
Why? We can get money for it. It is
Perhaps some
big,
degree. But
big shiny.
I had faith you would pull through fine.
Oh, is that the? Wait, how did you?
If I'd known that you would have been attacked, I don't think I would have left.
We managed.
What?
It was better they did that than, well,
What?
hit you all from behind, I guess, while you were traveling. It worked out.
I suppose so.
Step on him.
Or at least as much as I could. Here. Drink a little more. It will help.
Such a good like a
I'm
predatory
like,
thing.
It's good to see you, though. Thank you. And you as well. I did worry when you all came back, and I didn't see you walk in amongst the others.
I'll buy you back.
I was running on fumes, to be honest. Probably the first real fight I ever got myself into.
Understood. I have very much been on them my own since our last encounter
Just step on things.
with them.
But they're spindles. We're supposed to do that.
This is Pima. Is good.
It's not aboard the ship, is it?
Is there anything else I can get you?
Anything I'd say would it be rather rudimentary and not as necessary, but of another category.
You are a returned warrior from the front.
Yes, do go on. What is the defense you are playing at?
I'm simply saying that if you need anything of me, I am at your beck and call.
They're a passive stay.
You are no servant, Connie.
But they collect shiny objects. They steal things normally.
There are places that you are needed more than beside me, I know that. Whether you grant that selfishness or not, I will not begrudge you. I like both parts of you that both indulge and know the duties that you carry. As you are such now.
A little wet, yes, I see.
Thank you. I'll give you some time. If you want any more tea,
I will just
Is
be
your
sticking
hand
for a little bit.
I have everything ground up by the fire.
It was.
There is a pot.
It is mostly healed.
It's fine.
It's not the tea that I want,
And the bruises.
Ah, I see.
but perhaps the certain person pouring the tea.
They recuperate.
Be nice to him.
I'm glad you're okay.
Repopulate.
I'll be back.
Repopulate. They repopulate.
Oh, it's calling them all you.
No.
Hello,
Hey.
Jasper.
Hello, Sato.
How are you feeling?
I want to be picky.
Like that.
Any dizziness, weakness in the arms and legs?
I think just all around my general area. I couldn't even hold a damn cup by myself.
Okay, just making sure to see if you have any excessive blood loss and all that. And whether you need another health potion.
I promise.
I think I'll live.
I think all you really need is rest right now.
Yeah, I think I could use a vacation.
I think all of us do. Well, we won't. I don't think it'll be long before we get back on the ship, anyways.
Sounds good.
What happened to people who are not nice?
Just rest. Thank you for your service.
Exactly. You gotta be nice to it.
Except for that one that you brought back.
It's not this view.
Oh, that one. I didn't do anything. No.
It's not moving.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
If he wakes up and tries to run, I put him next to the fire sheet and roll him in. That way he'll learn not to do that.
He already questioned him. He has no use at this point.
So, are we gonna kill him?
We needed it later. Not right now, but...
Well, we have few options. can't bring him with us.
I wouldn't really want to. I kind of want to kill him.
I'm sure it'll be customized for me.
What did you learn from your questioning?
He wasn't the first founder. There was someone that came before them, very. Him and his son were the two that continued to lead it into modern day.
What is that smell?
He himself didn't actually see the future. All that he knew was that
No, I don't even have the power to fight back. God damn it. Oh my goodness. What is happening?
You're welcome.
Oh shit, it's obvious. Thank you. What are you going? Okay. That's all. That's all it took.
I'm persuasive.
Apparently so. Who's that?
Guessing you've been asked already, but
Oh,
Not quite yet.
nope.
Still kicking. I see.
Is that unfortunate to you?
either of you, Sprout, if you wish to practice your
No, I prefer you kicking.
Well, not really much of a kicker.
Maybe more of a jumper. A runner?
Runner.
A frolicker?
That's one, maybe more so.
Mhm.
Maybe a skipper.
We were stuck to a dungeon for most of it.
Man, it's good to see you all came out scared.
And then we had to fight our way through archers.
How did things fare here?
I know things exploded. A lot of things exploded, actually. A lot of shadow people things coming out of nowhere, exploding things. No. Also no healers. You took all the healers with you.
Yes, forgive us.
Along with that, we were able to collect two.
This is a motivation. I'm gonna learn some spells now.
I can't imagine what you could learn, but I suppose a good place as any.
Gotta start somewhere. I mean, I have all the magic that I'm never using.
I believe
I might as well try and learn how to heal.
it was to try to go to the Feywilds instead of.
Then I look forward to being in the infirmary if you're there.
See, it's because we appeared abundant.
You shouldn't be wishing not to be in the infirmary. It would be better if you're out and kicking, as was said.
Well, I mean, I can just imagine you there, just placing your soft hands so tenderly and slowly, just scanning through the body. Ew, ow!
You said that you were attempting to go to the Feywild?
I see.
There's just something appealing about a gentle healer.
This was... I heard there was a ritual similar to the one...
I think none of these healers were very gentle with you.
Did anyone make note
Right now, I'm in the state where I would prefer something very gentle. Any other time, the latter.
That ritual was right when we had our final battle with the general.
As long as you survive, then I see they got their job done.
Meredith.
Yeah, I survived. There was a lot of them. Like a lot. Oh, hey Toffee.
Hello. You okay?
Yeah, I suppose I am.
You sure?
Yes.
Do you want something? Do you want something to eat? Do you want something to drink? Do you want something? I can get you something if you want to. Like, I can get you like a grass. I can get you like a flower. I can get
you
like.
see, Toffee,
do you
he
want?
is so terribly hurt. He needs a soft and tender hand. Maybe a little kiss on the forehead will make him feel better.
You want a kiss on the forehead?
Why not?
Oh, okay. Oh, well, one second. I'm trying not to make it wet. That's why I'm doing this. Okay.
I think you're doing quite the opposite.
There you go.
Even the Snoodle gave you a little smooch.
Okay, that one is a lot less favorable.
Oh, come on. That was very sweet. Maybe we can become a healer. Toffee, we talked about this. Stop. Toffee.
There's no need to fight over me, Toffee.
No, I don't like that one.
Oh.
Toffee, I
Oh my
specifically... Ooh. I think I very much like you.
You took my nuts.
What?
No, I took your nuts.
What?
But you can't say them nuts.
Yes, because I bought a lot more. I bought new things.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna give it to you because you'll be very mean.
Directs our attention there.
I got some new nuts, some berries. But you're not gonna get any if you keep being mean.
It was very nice. It was very nice yesterday. I was
You
like
smacked it.
saving people. I was saving people yesterday, and now I'm getting this. I can't believe this.
And you got nuts yesterday, didn't you? Because you were very brave. Today, you're being very mean. No nuts.
But that's a Snoodle, and there's
Yes,
a
but
problem.
Proud like it. Proud very much like it. So you gotta be nice to it.
Does anyone know if Holly is from the island?
What if you started liking
Anyways.
something and everyone was mean to it?
Huh?
What if everyone came and took your nuts and threw them away? Just because they didn't like it?
No, they can't take my nuts.
Well, that's kinda how it is with Sprout and the Snoodle. You being mean to Snoodle. That is her nut. She very much liked that nut.
I like the nuts.
Yes, but and she likes the Snoodle, so you be nice to the Snoodle.
I like all the nuts.
I believe that.
And she like all the Snoodle.
Yeah, you should like wiggly things.
Skimmed it over while we were resting. We didn't read too much into it.
And you let her like her wiggles. And goopy wiggle snoodly thingies. You let her.
It's all wet and
Wet and
goopy.
gooey.
Gooey. Yeah. I like my squishy ones.
You like
What?
them hard and crunchy.
What? Yeah, hard. No, yeah, I don't like them crunchy. That's what I was saying. Yep.
Moral of the story, leave the Snoodle alone, or you will not get any more nuts.
How do you like your nuts?
No nut.
I like my nuts. Yeah, as she said, hard and nutty.
Hard, nutty, and crunchy.
And crunchy. Yep.
Yes, I would
That-
expect so. That is how
And
nuts
from like
usually
them
are.
wet, wiggly, soft, and squishy.
Last I had seen her,
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
possessed.
And you be nice to it.
Yes, letting it all on the wall.
No more punching it, no more hitting it, no more slapping it and stepping on it. No more steppies.
Indeed.
What if you
And
like
somehow-
steppies?
And that's something you need to take up with him. Or it. Or her.
Do you know how
Whatever it is.
accompanying you?
The goop.
I don't like the goop. It's all goopy.
Sometimes,
Yeah, well, Sprite likes it.
sometimes the steppies makes the goop come out.
What? What kind of snoodles have you come?
What do you mean?
across?
All the insides, if you step on it, will just come out.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So you cannot step
If you
on
step on it, if you step on it hard enough, it just goops all over.
it. And that makes Sprout very sad.
I thought you were gonna say, for a second, I thought you were gonna say that would make Sprout so happy. But no, that's not it. No.
No, because it'll be all gooped up all over the place and you'll be gooped up on your feet and your toes and it'll be nasty.
And then every
Ew,
time,
I don't want that.
and then every time you step, you'll just hear quick, 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 quick.
Ew, no! I don't want that.
And leave it alone. You don't want to make it sprout upset. And you want new nuts, don't you?
Huh?
You want new nuts?
Yeah, I want my nuts.
Okay, then be nice to it.
I understand why he wouldn't have mentioned the You didn't mention that he was a shade. Though I suppose you only...
Do we have an understanding, Toffee? Do we have an understanding?
Sure.
Toffee, I'll be very honest with you. If I do see you harass that little goopy gooper, and no nut for a whole week.
Goopy gooper. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Goopy Gooper.
Sure, just leave it alone. Because if I see you harass it again, no nut for a whole week.
Oh man.
And
I need to find my
the
own nuts.
noodles can have all the nuts.
Yes, you won't get the nut.
No nut. The noodle will get all
I
your
want
nuts.
I want my daily nut.
Well, you'll get your daily nut for a week if you leave it alone. If you don't leave it alone, he'll get your daily nut.
I need to find my own daily nut. Oh,
then you
man.
go do that.
The daily nuts from Cassandra was so easy to get.
It was. And it can still be easy if you leave it alone. You can still have my nut.
Man.
Maybe I might be good for it.
Maybe I'll give it a test for your nut.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. The joke is gone now. It was only good one time.
Oh.
Much like a
Damn
night.
Other than that, I was gonna give
No,
you a
you can
gift to
get
the
a
student and
lot
to
of
Jasper.
nuts. No, you can get a lot of nuts.
Usually from one person.
Wait, what? Are we talking about two different things here?
Well, you usually only get one. You're getting one nut from only one person. That's Cassandra.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm very satisfied with that nut.
I'm glad you like my nut. But you're not gonna get no nut if you don't leave the stool alone. Then I'll give my nut to someone else.
Oh, man.
I'm over here.
So I'll give my nut to Jasper and the Snoodle.
You can give your nut to Jasper.
That'd be nice to the Snoodle. I'm sure Jasper would appreciate my nut.
I would.
I appreciate your nut.
Well, right now it sounds like you're not appreciating my nut by defying what I'm telling you.
No, I appreciate your nut very much every day.
Then it would be nice to the Snoodle unless you get no nut. And Jasper get all my nut.
Oh,
The key that I had before,
man.
it was meant to be a signifier.
This is a hard conversation. I need to go.
Be nice to it.
That we could be trusted as those that were here on behalf of the information brokers. He told us that we would...
You want some nut?
I would love some. I actually haven't eaten in a while.
Oh dear, okay, yeah, okay, sure, let's see what we got. We got some omelette, we got some, I got some pistachios, and then also got some berries. A bit of everything. You want me to feed it to you, are you good?
Yes, do it very slowly.
Get over to you. Say ah.
I don't know if it's.
Is it a good nut?
I don't know if it's the fact that I haven't eaten anything in a while or anything good in a while, but this is the tastiest thing ever right now. I love it.
I told you I have some good nut.
Not that that went particularly well in any case, but...
I'll probably get you some proper food.
It would.
It's not
But I don't think I can get up. I'm going to be here for a while.
Surely you can get up at some point.
Everything hurts.
Everything hurts on me too, but you don't see me laying there like a wet noodle.
When we just came back, we had to walk on our injuries.
Oh, that's so
Cassandra.
true. I'm so sorry. That completely passed my mind.
No. I think you were just too much thinking about your own nut.
Maybe. I have a lot of nut on my mind. I'm giving out my nuts out to so many people. I can't keep track.
Can't help but get it off your mind.
Maybe do you want to take care of my nuts?
I'm not objecting.
Well, I assume you have money, so I guess you can get the nuts yourself. You can be spread on top of my nut.
I can also... technically, I offered my nut to my services to the town as well.
Okay. How'd that go?
There was a potential customer, but for some reason he grew disinterested when he figured out that I can give a dance, if you catch my drift. Which is weird, because you'd think that would be a plus, you know? What?
Jasper, were you trying to have intercourse with them?
I wasn't opposed to it.
That's kind of what it sounded like when you say you were giving up your services.
I was being fully honest.
Were you
when
selling your body?
I did it before.
You did before? Really?
Yes, I had to make a living somehow when I was, I suppose, not growing up, but when I grew old enough too.
When you were bored.
I was. But I
was this
couldn't.
before or after?
It was after I became a bard. Well, usually I'm singing in taverns and such, so people are usually drinking. Hey Sprout, this is not a conversation for you, but I saw seasick. Hi, what's up?
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Everything hurts. I can see that you are up and at 'em enough to walk.
Yes. My legs were the least damaged.
I see.
But not yours.
Nope. I was shot in the legs multiple times by arrows.
Yes.
That's terrible.
I am sorry. I tried to protect you.
No, it happened when you were not there. Trust me. I was being a fool. Well,
My face hurts.
Sorry. No, wait. It's the other side of your face, as it seems.
It all hurts.
Okay. How...
Should I leave now, so that you can keep having the conversation I shouldn't hear?
Well, I stopped it specifically because you are here. Because I have not seen you in a bit, so I'd rather have your company here for a little longer.
Okay.
Careful.
That did hurt a little bit.
Yes.
But that's okay.
Is that going to heal up just fine? All that?
I don't know. They did not know. They said it was swollen shut, and they could not see if the healing fixed it.
I suppose...
We just need to calm down for a bit.
Yes, I suppose only time can tell.
I don't like them. I can't see.
You need it because it's good for you, else a lot of stuff is going to get in your eye and then it'll get worse.
I would like to take them off, but I understand.
That's good.
Holly!
Hello.
Hello. Want some of my nut? Here you go.
You just put that away? Okay. Hey, Toffee.
Hello. Have you seen Maeve? I've been looking all around.
No.
I don't know.
That was a ride. Yeah. I'm glad you're okay too. Yeah.
Sprout, have you tried something called pistachio?
Ow!
Stop it, both of you,
Pistachio.
please.
Why are you
No.
kick me? You see?
I did see that, so now I'm not gonna offer her any pistachios.
It was worth it. You stomped on a Seema.
You know what? That was fair.
Look at him go. He's so strong and fast. I love him very much. And if anything happens to him, I would be very sad.
Would you accept a kissy from him? Or it?
I have. It's gross, but I love him, so it's okay.
I see.
Would you like some?
Oh, what?
Of the slime?
No. I hate those
The
things.
noodle goop? Oh, but I gave you 2 kisses, Jasper.
It is all over me.
Yes, and I hate both of them.
That is so mean.
You're being so nice to
See?
you. Toffee.
Not only me that thinks this is gross.
Everyone deserves to be loved.
That's true, but you know.
Very good words to live by, Spout, that's for sure.
Except Etherbane.
That is good. Know where limitations are.
They hurt my face.
They hurt all of our faces. So.
And they hurt Mid. And they hurt Maeve, and now Maeve can't remember me.
Yeah, I was looking around for Maeve. I was worried. I don't know where she is.
I'm sure it's just
I'm
temporary.
gonna go look. Again.
Could be a hard hit to the head. I'm sure you'll
I could
remember you
touch
in no
your bell
time.
with my sticky hand.
You touched my bells.
Just the one.
Please wipe it off.
Nuh-uh.
It smells.
It's a gift.
It smells bad. Spout, if you don't wipe this off, I'm going to deliberately get
We can
goop on
do.
my hands and wipe it on you. Get it away from me.
You try.
Get it away from me.
You're bedridden. I'll be back to check on you.
Oh my.
Sorry, because you're more broken than me. My legs are perfectly fine. He said he didn't have-
I can't even hear you over this misfortune happening. My face. My.
See, he likes my nut too.
I hate this. Go home.
Oh, come on. It was just a kind gesture.
Go home. Go away.
He likes you so much. And that is so adorable.
Oh my god. Why don't you try giving it the kiss, huh?
I can't. It just ran away, so I can't.
Oh, how convenient for you.
Oh, no, you know, it just happens.
There's technically a kiss on my mouth. Why don't you take that?
You want me to kiss you on the mouth?
I wouldn't be against it.
Well, you're not goopy? I don't think so.
Well, would you do it if I was less scoopy?
Mayhaps. Then we could probably talk about it. Have a nut.
No. It got some of the goop on it.
Alright, I was using that hand. I'm so terribly sorry. That's not
Oh.
it. No, technically not.
No,
I'm
there's
so sorry.
there's just some on my mouth too.
There you go. See, you're not dying. It's not the end of the world. It's a little goop.
I guess you're right.
If you could die, you probably died a long time ago. Haven't you encountered those things on the Kalypsia on the ship?
Well, I am an elf. We tend to live for, I suppose, more than, 5 centuries? More than that?
Yeah, but what if you died of the goop?
I think I'd rather be stuck in purgatory.
You never know. As of right now, it seems like the goop is very harmless.
That's what my hell looks like.
Gooped up.
We're surrounded by them. No matter how much, no matter how far I run, I just hear. It's like those dreams where you're trying to run away from something, but for some reason you're either not fast enough, or it's faster than you, or it's the same speed as you, which is even worse.
Right. They're not that bad. They're just little creatures.
I get that.
I'm sure there's worse thing in the world.
You're right. There's a giant cat.
What's wrong with a giant cat?
It doesn't know how big it is, and it'll just turn around.
Oh. I don't know how big cats get. Never seen a cat.
I have seen how big a cat can get. It's bigger than a one-story household.
Oh dear, that's a big cat.
It's a fearsome fighter called Powder. Oh, hey, Connie.
Hello.
You don't look too happy.
Don't mind me. Hmm?
You don't look too happy.
No, I'm fine. I am simply remembering Powder. That's all.
Why does Powder have you in such a state?
Oh, no, it's not unhappy. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did you ever figure out how the cat got so large?
Yes. Remember that festival? When
Yes.
there was this sort of, I think, apple thing we ate, and one of two things would happen. You would either go half your size or half your size or twice the size of a person. There was no in between.
Oh, so like the pickles and the carrots in the shimming nothing.
Is that where we got them?
I have no idea. I didn't hear no apples. Oh.
They didn't have apples.
Okay.
No.
Huh.
No, they had pickles and carrots.
I see. But long story short, I grew small and Powder grew large. And Powder did not have any regard for me whatsoever. And I was tossed aside like a sack of potatoes into debris. Going forward, I hate large cats. Yes, I lived.
Yes, you lived. Oh, that's the worst thing in the world.
It's quite possibly one of the worst things in the world.
No, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Okay, name something worse than that.
Besides the fact that you got shot in your legs.
Orpheus had gone wandering. I do not believe he is around. Aina most likely is near Nyx. They were over at the other fire. I imagine they're still there, given that fable and myth are within sight, or were. I might have been the one that made powder that large. Perhaps.
I can forgive you for anything.
Intentionally.
Wait, were you trying to punish me?
No, I had no reason to at that point.
Do you need to talk because of that?
There's no reason to, in general, but...
Seems like you have some talking to do, so I'm just...
Of course. I was bored. I was terribly bored. And had one of the...
Well, I can make you not bored.
apples on hand. I see. How was your company?
It was good.
I didn't mean to drive her away.
No, it is quite alright. She's a good friend, is all.
Of course.
I didn't upset you, did I?
No, you did not. I'm far from upset. Even if you did some minor little thing that could do so, I believe I would forgive you fully at the moment. It's simply nice that you made it back.
You don't have to be content. You don't have to
What
be
do you mean?
as in okay with the the current situation.
I suppose not. Would that not be selfish if I was?
Do you see yourself as selfish?
At times, yes.
I suppose that can be the fault of an enabler.
Perhaps.
A very colorful enabler.
I wonder who that might be. I shouldn't nudge your legs with my foot. After all, that was where you were shot, apparently.
Ow.
My arm is very upset.
I've been getting that, actually. I fully understand. That happened to me last time.
Yes. It's awful. Give me a moment. I'm going to stretch.
Take
Maybe
your
that's
time.
it. I just need to limber up. Nope.
You might need to find the sweet spot.
I might.
That might sound crazy out of context, actually.
Perhaps a little.
I should. That was very intentional. I'm just saying that there is usually a good spot to stand when your arms are a little itchy, you know?
Yes, absolutely. I think I may have found it. Perhaps I found it, hopefully. Where did everyone go? Not that I'm bothered by them leaving.
Are you unbothered by it, or is it favored?
Perhaps neutral. Their company is nice, but I do not require it.
Such an Akane thing to say.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I mean. That sounds like something you would say the first day we met. Their company is nice, but not needed. Therefore, they are not necessary.
I suppose I might be guilty of such. Yes. should I say less Akane things? Make an effort to, perhaps. Would that be better? I could try.
What would you say then?
I'm not sure.
Let's play a game.
Let me see. Very well.
Let's see. Oh, try and say more sprout things.
Spare. I have snacks. Would those make you feel better? I'm bad at this.
No, that was perfect, actually. Hello, Holly.
Hello, Holly.
That was actually a pretty good impersonation.
I cannot get the intonation correct.
She usually goes also like, makes a noise like, something like that. Exactly like that. Hello, Holly. How are you? Faring any better? Leadfoot. I raised my arm to pet you, but everything kind of hurts. Actually, I don't even. I couldn't even have the energy for that. Careful, you almost kicked me in the face. Here, Kane, I got one for you.
Very well, go ahead.
Give me your best Holly impression. What do you think? Oh.
That's the part I missed.
Look at you melt.
I'm doing no such thing.
Whoa! What the hell is happening here?
I don't know.
Do you guys need a room?
We technically have a tent, but she just decided on her own.
You're pitching a tent?
No, we have a tent. Well, I mean,
Okay.
there's such a thing called self-control right now.
Okay. Be careful, he might be pitching a tent. Yeah.
We are camping after all. One should be careful.
Yep. One should be careful with such things.
How do you even know that term?
In the hood.
What did you say?
You hear what I said?
Okay. I believe you, Toffee. You're gangster as hell. You catch my fly, Snoopy?
Yeah, I could just fly, Snoopy.
You're up in the G-Dog, his house.
Yep. My jizzle.
Jizzle! Too much goop on the mind, Toffee.
Ow, no, there's no goop in here. I don't think. What? I don't think there's a goop.
You want to say something so bad, Akane. I know it.
No, I do not. No, I'm fine. I have nothing
What,
to
you're
say.
all goopy?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, good, good. Because there's a lot of schnoodles around, and they're all wiggly and goopy.
I am ungooped.
You're ungooped. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Wait, that's unfortunate?
Yes, she wouldn't go through the same experience I did then.
Getting gooped.
Yes.
Premature gooped?
I'm gonna goop.
Out of character. She's so gangster, she's gooning.
Are you a gooper?
I'm not a gooper. What, are you a gooper?
I will neither
I don't like
confirm or
that
deny.
silence. I don't like the silence. Yeah, he's a gooper. You be careful. He's a gooper. Hmm. Yep.
I was gonna help you get ungooped, but it seems like you got the situation all sorted.
Ungooped?
I don't know.
Ungooped.
Huh?
Yeah, the student was all over his face and getting all gooped all over him, so I got some water in a cloth to clean him up. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
it
goops
seems
all
like
the
he
time.
got-
He didn't confirm or deny that he goops all the time.
Oh. So he's a
Yeah.
goofy gooper as well.
A goofy gooper. Yeah, he's a goofy gooper.
Wow, that fits actually quite well.
He's a goofy gooper, Jasper. Jasper Jasper the goofy gooper.
That's you going to say I goofed.
He gooped up.
He gooped up. He gooped the gooper. Jasper goops. No. Jasper gooped the gooper. He gooped.
That's like two different sentences.
I don't know. I was trying to be very smart, but I didn't get there.
I don't think you can be smart saying goop.
Oh! What did she say to me?
I said-
that I'm not smart?
No, you didn't let me finish. I don't think you'd be smart by saying goop. It's a very fun word is all.
Be super smart with goop. You can be super... I can sound so smart with goop.
Very
the
well.
other day I was gooping.
That's like less than 5 words.
Was I...
Toffee, you almost stepped on my face.
I'm sorry. I am here now.
Hello, you are here now.
You got all the ladies. Hi. Are you gooping?
Gooping?
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
We're all... See? I can sound... Okay. So, I can sound so smart by gooping. Yeah.
I'm not sure that
Gooping.
I understand.
None of us do.
Neither do I. I haven't challenged her at it.
Makes sense, I suppose.
You want to goop?
Do I want to goop? A book. The
You
book
can
I
goop a
mentioned
book?
earlier. It's in the next tent over. I can fetch it for you if you'd like.
No. I don't need the goopy book.
You don't, but she wants it.
Oh, she wants the goopy book.
Is that the one with the rose on it? Ah, I see.
What kind of book is that?
She apparently got it during the, when we were out on that mission.
Fedra says that you were mentioned in it.
Wait.
This is the one with the picture.
Wait, who?
With yourself.
What?
And another.
Who?
Who is the other?
Some
supposedly the rather unpleasant figure, but I don't know
Wait,
the
you're
context
in
for
this
their
book,
interactions.
Holly?
I remember something like that. I think it was the curator said something along the lines of that we were in another book of some kind.
There have been.
Hi, DM. Could you
believe
help
a
me
couple of these.
convey what's in this book?
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. Are you essentially showing this to the whole group? Okay. I will read through this, and then I can send you guys a link at a later point because I know it's a lot of information I'm about to throw at you. So let me open my document real quick.
Coolio.
Okay.
Well, what'd you say?
It does have one picture. It does have one picture.
a picture.
Inclusivity, not a high goal.
It's a pop-up book.
That says the rose. Coffee.
Ah, is that
You can tell because of the picture of the rose.
Oh, that makes sense. The rose.
I see. I will have to digest this information at a later time.
Wait, wait, you guys need to tell me. What does it say?
Okay.
It says...
So, on the first page, there's actually a drawing. It is of a group of people, and maybe like 8, 9, that amount. But there's 3 faces you might recognize, and that is Holly, Viola, and Clover. The rest of them seem relatively unfamiliar to you all. But if you look past the next pages, there is a riddle that is written out on the next one. It says, "Were once a kingdom, proud and grand, now lies a wasteland, ash-filled land. A war-torn earth, a memory burned, beneath this sorrow its secrets learned. Where sun has never kissed the stone, and twilight's kin has taken throne. Further on your path must lead, to where the living shadows breed. A bloom of darkness, a velvet despair, it drinks no sunlight, knows no gentle air. A rose of shadow, a whispered bloom, guarded by echoes, sealed in a tomb." If you are to read further past this, there are entries that talk about research for some sort of relic and how it's coming along. It doesn't seem to go into terrible detail about it, but some kind of ritual, some like crafting some potions, and throughout the book it'll depict the goddess of darkness, Lysara.
Whoa!
And that's exactly what it has all over it.
That was very good.
Yeah.
Wow, you had a different voice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you were that good?
I'm just good at
That was
narrating.
his narrative
Wow.
voice. Yes.
Wow. That is very impressive.
Thank you.
But Holly was in there. You said that Holly was in there.
Yes.
With Clover? Clover, is that what you said?
Yes, that indeed.
What is that? Do you know? Do you not remember anything?
It's not her book.
Yeah,
That hasn't
no. That
It-
hasn't happened?
It might have happened in another timeline.
Yes.
What?
Wait, were you not there when
There are
the...
a number of these books. We have encountered a couple of them. Most of them have not been shared broadly, so I don't exactly know what their contents looks like. Though they reportedly describe some of us in different ways, and generally these are notes from a long time ago, but involve us.
Wow.
So this book features Holly. It's plausible that these are the observations of different timelines. There was a conversation prior to our departure from Rivendell into the Shimmering Nothing, as the Monostorm was coming. We had a conversation with the Curator. The Curator described that there is a concerted effort from a large number of chronomancers to try to determine how to best prevent the calamity that is foretold in the dreams and the like. It seems that many timelines, at least those close to ours, at least. I assume closeness is a factor that exists, but I'm certain that it is more complicated than that. The Curator does not see all timelines, but can see other timelines. Those who had the dream are those that a group of chronomancers here have determined are amongst those whose presence is most likely to prevent the calamity. That is not to say that they are all favored in some way or favorable, but simply that the combination of their presences is a overall boon to our chances. However, with the concept of infinite times is the concept of infinite varieties. There is potentially then a reality where Toffee is the one that brings about the calamity, and another where Jasper is the same, or any of us. The Curator has made it clear that she will lie to us, or keep information from us, or take any actions necessary to prevent the calamity. She is not interested in our success or involvement. If our purpose here is to die in a particular moment to prevent someone else from taking an arrow to the chest, that is presumably sufficient. Did you have the dream, Holly? Did you have it prior to your arrival? I see. Then you are like some of us in that way. Our presence is deemed an overall benefit in some way. The Curator did not select every individual who received a dream. She selected some, and other chronomancers selected some as well. So, presumably this is how they knew who might be arriving. But our particular purposes, for those of us that did have the dream, might not be able to be provided even if the Curator was directly asked and willing to be candid. I've said a lot here. Do you have questions?
That is a lot of information.
Yes.
It is the cards we
Who
have
is
dealt.
Yeah, who the heck is the Curator?
The Curator is the person who... Well, the Curator is one of a group of individuals who are responsible for the creation of the Kalypsia. The Curator is a chronomancer of substantial power. She is the person in charge, ultimately, of Kalypsia. She, to my understanding, directs its movements and activities. However, our presence here is not directly related to the Curator. It at least has not been made clear that there is any particular connection between the Curator and Aetherbane, or the Calamity and Aetherbane. Thus, this is, in many ways, a tangent to our goal, if I use the term our to refer to those who are brought to Kalypsia in furtherance of the interactions with the Calamity. It's a complicated mess, and as I said, she has made it clear that she would lie to us or mislead us if she felt that it was in the best interests of her success.
And it is possible, too, we must not forget, if she is someone truly of such power, and wielding such manipulations, that we must consider as well, what if she is the one that is trying to put forth the calamity? What if we are but pawns in a game? Do not trust anyone too much.
This is also why I have oft protested the idea that Kalypsia is a unit that operates with some standing, because we are not. Many of us were brought here by other powers, for reasons that are not described to us. And as I said, the curator did not in any way direct us on this mission against either Bane.
Wanting things is weird.
Consider this. Eatherbane, to my understanding, thinks that mages are responsible for the calamity. In this,
No time.
there is a reality.
Got all the ladies.
He sure did. He got all the gentle hands he could ever wish for.
I'll leave you be. I've shared quite a bit of information, and it's...
Well, it is, you know, it is worth.
Thank you, Mia.
Yes, that was very informative. Gives a lot to think about.
Yeah.
If anyone wishes to discuss it further, it is my goal to work on a, at least informal group of people who commit to sharing some of this information more readily than it has been.
It would be an improvement, to say the least.
Indeed. It's harder when we are far from Kalypsia, but in coming days and weeks, hopefully.
Thank you.
Kind of wish that continued a little further.
I can get her back.
That's quite alright.
I think she's spent.
A lot of questions.
Okay.
It was a lot of information. Still.
Oh, is she coming back?
I heard your comment.
Huh?
I heard your comment.
Nothing. It was just...
No, toffees, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, they said I wish. Oh, you okay?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I was injured yesterday, well, the day before.
Yeah, I'm hurting a lot too. But yeah, they were saying that they wanted a little bit. They wish they what was it?
Perhaps at a different time. There's, again, a lot to think about, but I did not know of your injury, so I think it is wise we all take it easy for the rest.
As things go, my injury is going to remain for a while. If you have questions, I'll help where I can.
Noted. There might be something I need to share later on.
Let me see this book. I can read. No, I can't read. Never mind.
You can't read, Toffee.
Yeah. Cannot read.
And I will leave you to it.
The rose.
Would you like to learn how to read?
Yeah, that would probably be nice to learn. Yeah.
Then I can.
I would like to
I can
learn
put some
someday.
time aside.
Gonna teach me how to read?
I'm no teacher, but I can at least tell you the basics.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice.
Very well then. Then
Hey.
I will try to be try to have you in my capable hands as far as it goes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's trying to bite you.
Yes, she's indeed a biter.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's fun to bite.
Should I be worried?
No.
I'm going to take that. Who are you beckoning? Is that Rose? Oh my goodness, your teeth are sharp.
Oh, yeah. Have you not seen it?
Did anyone else hear that?
Yes, I heard that. What was that?
I don't know, it sounded like someone was knocking and all saying a really scary noise.
Yes, that was very scary. I thought I was gone.
Me too. Me too. Anyway, your teeth look like they could take off a finger.
Oh, yeah, probably. I've eaten like a bunch of things. Like I've eaten a squirrel. I've eaten like a flying squirrel. I've eaten like an underground squirrel.
Do you like eating squirrels?
Like squirrels are good and all, but sometimes I would like a variety of things. So sometimes I get a bunny. Sometimes I get a underground bunny. Sometimes I get a flying bunny. You know?
Flying bunny?
So.
Yeah, like the bunnies that tries to fly, but then they plummet to their death.
Wait, do you catch them mid-flight?
Flying bunnies. Well, they were very easy meals. I didn't need to hunt them at all. They just.
How did you know they were flying then?
Because I saw them. They were like jump, 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 wee.
You just watch them jump.
Yeah, I watched them jump, and then they were trying to fly, and then they.
What kind of?
And they were almost like soup.
What kind of failure evolutionary bunnies try to fly?
I don't know. It's just, some bunnies want to fly. They want to be something else.
You think their survival instincts would have told? You think their survival instincts would have kicked in to tell them that no, I can't fly? Is there just a species of bunny that's just putting themselves in the endangerment list?
Well, tell the bunnies that. I don't know.
I think they're too far gone. Oh, I can move now.
Paralyzed no longer.
It was more so
Oh my
like
gosh, he's coming back.
it was more so like a cat laid lays its head on you, and you just don't want to disrupt their sleep.
Oh my gosh, he's gone again.
I can move a bit. Why is this? Get this fucking thing off me. Why can't I get it up? No! Get it up! Oh my god!
Maybe you're more gooped up than we thought. You're getting all sticky now.
Oh my god! You're so sticky!
I thought you were ungooped.
I was
I
ungooped.
thought you weren't gooped!
Maybe the book was gooped just somehow. Hey, Sprout. What are you
Maeve
looking
hasn't eaten yet, and neither have I.
Get nuts and berries!
She needs real food!
So do you.
And
Yes,
I
but
was
Maeve.
looking for ingredients, and I was
You.
looking all over this place, and there's ingredients. I just don't know how to cook. I can't cook a
I'll
stew.
take care of it.
You gonna cook?
No, I'm not gonna cook. And no, there's some potatoes. There's some bags, some different
And
ingredients
please
stuff,
make
but I
sure
can't
Sprout
cook.
sleeps. I mean, eats. Sleeps and eats. Actually, yes.
Very good food right now.
I would love
I'll
both.
get
But
you
Maeve,
Ugh.
Maeve first.
Maeve
So I
first.
would love
Oh, the Akane,
ingredients.
your
I just
sleep,
can't.
your feet are
You're
slippery.
slidey.
Yeah.
Oh, my feet are slippery.
Yeah.
Ew,
That sounds
semen
worse.
juice. Yeah, that sounds so much worse than goop. Oh my god, there's so much goop around.
Did you goop her up as well?
What? Huh? What?
Okay, that's it. Come here.
What am I?
Oh, just gonna wash it with a wet cloth.
Oh,
Maybe you could stop gooping up people.
Ow.
yeah, stop gooping up people.
You don't tell me what to do.
Well, you're clearly going around making them slippery. Just stop it.
Not my fault. It's just a natural reaction.
A premature goop.
Premature goop, leaving a snail trail
Oh
over
my
the place.
goodness, Toffee. Toffee.
What?
I was looking in that direction when you got up.
Don't look at my butt.
I wasn't looking. It was just there when you didn't even.
Look at my butt.
I wasn't trying to look. You would just.
Don't look at my butt.
That's very indecent of you, Jasper, really.
Yeah, like what the hell? Don't look at her butt. Don't look at her butt.
Oh,
Don't look at
she
her
just
butt.
stood there. I was looking in that direction to talk to you, Toffee. This is what I'm talking about.
Don't look at her butt.
What? She apparently wants me to. What are you talking about, Toffee?
Don't. You can't look at her butt.
Well, her wings are in the way now,
Don't look
too.
that way.
Touch your butt.
I believe it was you.
I mean, it's
Oh my god, I think I should move. There you go.
Okay, I guess I'm staying here.
I wasn't around then.
Huh? What's going on?
Only focused on the mission at hand.
I'm not sure.
We were walking out.
Is you want him to look at her butt, and I'm here as well, I guess.
There's a crow behind you, Toffee, if you're hungry.
Behind you, be careful of the tail.
Don't eat the crow, Toffee. Get some white people food.
Frick, I punched my own fucking
Okay.
I'm okay.
Blackburn infected bears.
Toffee, did you hit yourself?
I might have.
Careful. Careful. You had your hand.
Okay.
Oh wait.
It's a little further than that. I promise you that.
I suppose you could say don't hurt it. Okay? You can see.
How do you fare, said Roz, from the whole, I suppose, mission, if we're putting it in simpler terms?
It was okay-ish. Before
Okay.
a few minutes ago.
Wait, a few minutes ago. What happened?
The rabbit died.
Wait, what? Wait, you're talking about a rabbit, right?
No. The one with the mask.
Wait. You're talking about Chloe?
Yes.
She's
dead.
see.
I get her nut every day. Her nut. She has a very good nut.
It's only.
That is
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I'm glad you like it though.
Yeah.
Oh, you can definitely live with him. So,
You should taste her nut.
especially with his hat.
I thought she would have survived.
Don't you like nuts?
I stood over her body when she was
Really?
down to ensure she was okay
Berries?
and healed afterwards. And she stood up every time.
Do you like meat?
I see.
You like meat? Do you like
How
vegetables?
did she go peacefully?
Nice.
Vegetables?
I don't know.
And you can't hurt him, okay? Or I'll hurt you.
Where's Snow?
From what I understand, Snow and some of your heroes were trying to save her however they could.
But where is she? She was.
Yes, her body is still in the tent over there.
She was
What is it?
rather close to that one.
No, that's not true.
What did it taste
What?
Chloe. Snow was close to Chloe a bit, or at least to some degree. The past few days, she I saw Chloe follow her everywhere like a shadow, like a shade.
So, if you find the name of it, maybe Toffee can find it, and then he can give it to you.
So yeah,
No, I don't think you do. I think
I had one objective, not to bring everyone alive, and
Maybe you have connections to get it. Would Amit be very happy?
We were both on that, at least. I'm pretty sure a lot of us were too.
she knows you better than you know yourself.
I can only imagine that we did everything we could to have a best case scenario.
I don't know the name of, but maybe one day you will, and then I will try to bring you.
I just don't know how it happened.
Me neither.
The throne room, it was. I mean, we all fucked up, but she was still fine-ish. Then I got grabbed and
I saw on the ground.
punched until I was unconscious, and when I woke up, she was next to a throne, unconscious. I don't know what happened.
Because he loves boys.
He loves boys. Maeve, you should remember. You should remember. He loves boys. I'm not crazy. I was crazy once. In the ground?
I hope not.
I need to make sure Snow's okay.
Minding my own business, and then they said I was crazy.
Last I saw, she was talking with Nix and Lamb.
Yes, everything hurts. Oh, my back.
I think that's as clear as it
She said she's in one of these tents.
The body of Chloe is in the tent over there. As for Snow, she is right over there.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put this back in the over tent. Shouldn't to take away later.
I'm not lying.
I'm gonna take this instrument off. It's really heavy.
Like big boys, little bitty boys, little boys. What kind of boys?
No, just replace boys with girls.
Like big strong boys, a little bit smaller boys, thin boys.
So I'm sorry to interrupt in your conversation, but later I will have a lot of work for you.
Okay, that's great. Oh, I just made that.
Whoa! That is very damaged. What did you do?
Fight 100 people.
Wow. You should stop on fighting 100 people.
If you for
Is that how many there were?
you keep proposing some armors, and I'm gonna take you out.
Did you count?
Right.
Was it there?
Into getting you a better shield.
Alright, you were
She's
here.
coming this way.
Do wood and do
here. It was
enchantments,
right
but it'd
here.
have to be imbued wood.
No, we're gonna go
There
metal.
probably was 100. If you say.
Metal would be not
Metal
bad.
and metal.
Hey, Snow.
Again, I'm going to supposed to say something, but at least now we talk
Us, just saying hello.
Maybe like 15.
Got it.
No,
Yes.
maybe not even.
Hi.
Have you seen
How are you holding up?
There are only one casualty against
So-so.
those in numbers. Quite impressive. There are our own issues, but that was mostly due to the layout of the building. If we had a bit more information about what we were doing,
Did you both, regard as a friend, you both?
We checked up on her and such. And yes.
Wait, we had a casualty?
He's right there. I assume that's the casualty. I was in someone else. No, not the casualty. Okay, then I don't know who that
I'm
is.
sorry for your loss.
Who?
We want to at least try to preserve them before we go into the Kalypsia, so we are looking for methods to do so.
Oh, I didn't know.
Are you going to bury her there?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Speaking of, your name's up a few times. You wouldn't happen to know any runes that could help with this, would you?
Well, I don't know the first thing about preserving a body, so.
Hold is a good start.
If we had
But. Oh, yeah. I heard you had ice. I don't, so.
I do, though. The other construction of, well, I suppose sarcophagus is the most accurate term I can't help with, but
yeah.
For
hopefully
the
there are
moment,
others
if
who
it's
can-
just cooling the body down, that'd be enough for the moment, I think.
Hopefully.
Well, I don't have anything on me that could do that, but
I'm worried about you.
I think the idea would be we make a casket. I worked with some rune crafters in the past to make a box that could cool things inside of it, so it'd be a similar process. My part in it was just to make it resistant to heat.
Even though if I die,
But
I don't want to have no regrets.
I could probably forge a casket with metal plating for the rune enchantments and whatever. Once we're back on the ship, of course, I have the forge. For now, I can't do anything. But once I make a casket to put the body in.
I'll try to work on what runes I can. I'll need to improvise some sort of
That's what I mean.
station, but
I want to, even though I died today,
I should be able to at least do some work.
I wouldn't have
soon.
no regrets on what I did.
Alright.
Or I wouldn't have regrets on what I experienced. You know?
Well,
You're trying to hold it in.
unless anyone wants to say any final words, probably best in respect to at least close the blinds to the tent.
I'll be okay with that.
Told me that whatever must that be happy. So, maybe that's something we should also let him be happy.
I suppose the silence speaks for itself.
You remember?
I remember him. He never told me to leave. Pushed me out into the world. I assume are my friends.
Can I ask what the plan is? Why we're preserving the body?
Well, you know, one wants to usually keep. Well, at least sometimes, usually the more richer folks, I suppose, want to keep it body preserved, you know, just intact. It gives them peace of mind that it won't just completely decay and rot so quickly. And I think it'd be nice.
We don't need to talk about that right now.
There's also prep time for the whole ceremony.
That as well, which is also one of the main reasons.
Well, it's gonna take time to even make the casket to preserve. I think if you'd want to preserve it sooner, you'd need to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing with bodies. Unfortunately, Otar is gone, and he was like the only one that... He was a
Are
mortician.
we going back to Kalypsia tonight?
I don't know. If the portal's open, I will.
There's bound to be some in town. At least some
Or
equipment
if it
for
was
it.
town.
I wouldn't mind forwarding some in respects.
You'll get your memories back, and
I think I know where I'm gonna go next.
Find me if you need some coin, and I can't promise I'll be able to afford all, but at least a fraction of it.
Right.
well, I'm Toffee.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Why does everyone look so small?
What are your plans, Snow?
Remember the quick words?
I can't really say.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
I mean, fair. I don't imagine you took her soul with a plan. She just wanted you to take it. But maybe hoping we'll think of something, but way
Wait.
beyond my wheelhouse.
You extracted her.
I will run around a little bit.
You do that. Be careful.
I'm genuinely asking. I'm not.
She wanted me to.
Lucy.
Ew, I don't think I got your name.
No, I think we only talked briefly when trying to get little work when I didn't need little work, I believe.
Well, I shouldn't delay any longer.
Hey, people tell me that.
Of course, whenever you're done, just
Then
for privacy and respect.
some other event.
In this case, just close the blinds.
Or
I'm gonna go ahead and sit down.
Not related to me, but I was there for. Anything like that? I might be able to put the name on the face. Remember Cassandra?
I tried.
One that people attacked?
I'm sorry, Dad.
No, I think we were talking about how I need new clothing. You didn't know how to, but you were gonna try and make some new clothing. It's a little challenge. If I make you remember nothing.
Well, I'm sure she knows you'll take good care of it. So.
When this is all past, if you still want that offer,
Don't let it weigh on you too
I'm
much.
sure I'll have plenty of time.
Trust me, it's very
Try not
rusty.
to.
I lost half my clothing and it's all shredded. I need a free clothing. If you manage, if you can figure something out, I'll.
What's
grab
that
it
over
back.
there? Okay.
A person they captured.
Oh,
No.
gotcha. I think I know who it is then.
The Shibon leader.
Yeah, that's some leader.
Thank you, Holly. Though you're surely make me feel like I'm within my elven elder years. God. Hey.
Well, you said you need a soft and tender hand to help you, didn't you? Is that what you're getting?
I suppose reaping what I sow. Your presence in company is always a good.
He walked away.
Just
You just lost that company immediately.
wow.
Now, okay.
Ugh.
You now there's room for more snoodle kisses.
I don't think I have anything reserved for snoodle kisses.
How would you read it? It was so sweet.
I'm okay with just regular kisses.
Wait, we should get Tuffy to give you some more forehead kisses.
You truly hate noodles, huh?
We have brought dinner, everyone.
Yes, I hate snoodles with a passion.
Of course, Tuffy had to run off.
That seems to be just a common thing for everybody here.
What, hating snoodles? Sprout loves them.
I love snoodles. They're the best. My favorite is when they bother later.
You should think about Jasper and giving all the smooches.
Someone can take them if they want. Please. I don't need that.
I think it was very adorable.
That'd be cruel to the snoodles, Jasper.
I don't mind being cruel to the snoodles.
You know, when did you have piss off the snoodle god? And then what will you do, huh?
I simply don't do anything to anger the snoodles at all. I just want them off of me and away from me. Just leave me alone in my corner. Big shiny.
What if getting kisses is a sign of friendship in the Snoodle Kingdom?
There can be a sign of neutrality as well. We can exist within. We can
You
coexist.
have to be nice, so you have to be nice, Jasper.
No, I don't. I mean, yeah, sure, she loves
Yes,
us.
you do.
I don't have to be nice. I just have to coexist with them. They can just be there, leaving me alone. What?
I see. A flower?
Sure, I'll take one. This is not a segue into me getting snoodle kisses, is it?
I
Would you
hope
like
it
one
is.
too?
What's wrong with this flower?
You're welcome.
Is it rigged?
Nothing. It tastes like the clouds.
Clouds. That,
Eat your flower.
I don't want to. I'm not a sprout.
Eat it.
Why don't you eat it?
I did.
I have one.
Well done.
Why didn't you eat it?
Thank you very much.
No, that's yours.
My dessert.
Okay, but why didn't you eat yours?
Jasper.
I will eat
Wait,
mine.
why are people eating the
Okay.
flower? I'm confused now.
Did
I already give you one?
No.
Besides,
That was my last one.
there will be some in the dish regardless, as a garnish.
Oh.
I'll just go lay it on it.
Why don't you add this one? I generously. Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh!
Ow! Oh god.
Too much garnish.
Yeah, just a bit.
Raining women.
What did she see over there?
I need to get a couple things.
Hmm. What did she see? Did she see a snoodle or a squirrel? She's either gonna come back with something lovingly or something dead.
She said, "Here, you have your dessert and put it in my mouth."
She loves something so much she killed it. I can understand the concept of loving something so much you eat it. Sometimes people get a letter from people they like so much, they just eat it.
No, you know, it tastes like.
Seen it happen myself.
Toffee, don't eat dirt. Please.
I've eaten dirt many times.
Toffee,
That is a new one for me. Oh my goodness. Concerning.
You know, it's the thing.
Well, it made it a reality. I didn't believe it until I saw it either.
Remember what I said about your ears getting very dirty?
Yeah.
Your insides are getting very dirty from all the dirt.
I don't know. It was some person at the, I suppose, mail office. I was just going to retrieve a letter for myself, and he opened it, got overjoyed, and just put it in his mouth.
You know, I didn't die.
Toffee, didn't eat dirt.
It's dessert.
It's
Well, I have learned that dirt is not very.
I should write a song about him.
suspect that you might enjoy the taste of flowers more than me if you'd like to have my
Well,
share
you
too.
have time to write lyrics.
Oh, well, now you
Yes, I do.
because now I know.
Oh, Eka, hi.
Everyone should, you know,
Don't.
it's like.
I see.
Yes, don't.
Hey, God.
Proud.
Yes?
Darling, why are we eating the flower? I need answers, please.
It tastes like clouds.
Have you tasted a cloud?
Cloud?
Did you get a
I just know.
You just know.
That's just what I think they would taste like.
Then how do you know that they taste like that?
Right? Pink flowers taste like clouds at sunrise?
I have never tasted either.
He said yes.
Well,
It certainly tastes of a flower to me, but my palate is probably less developed than yours.
well, now we know who to consult in terms of eating clouds. Amit.
I will save it for later.
Clearly, we go to Amit on all floral.
Consumption.
Or anything, just plants. Yeah, floral.
And cloud consumption.
Cloud consumption.
It might shrivel up.
No.
Best to eat it while it's fresh.
Just go through them with the
Fresh
big bar.
flowers are good. Old flowers are not so good. Because they are like very dry.
They get stuck
It's
in my
hard to
teeth.
read, you know, that's true.
Mm.
Because the Kalypsia goes up.
Okay, yeah.
Here's that there.
Nothing
Besides
in
me.
particular.
Okay. Why are we looking up in the sky? Because Mitt is looking at the sky. Oh, okay. Hi, Sky. How are your day?
I was just...
Barely hanging. You can't hear us down here. We covered this already. Oh, right. Hold on a second. I'll yell.
You're talking to the sky.
Hi, Sky. How are you today?
Okay.
Louder. How are you today?
Loud enough.
Okay. We tried that too. Here we go.
Hurting yourself?
Great job. You do so well. Thank you. Thank you.
I see.
What do you think it responds back with, Toffee?
Did
like
someone
a-
look at your eye by the whisper?
I think it just.
Well, great demonstration there, Cassandra.
What if
Yeah, she was
perhaps
demonstrating what I was doing.
one of the people that has more medical experience?
Yeah, she definitely was. But wouldn't that then be the wind whistling? Isn't that the way they speak?
Yeah, but sometimes
Sky
you can hear
speaks?
words in it. It's like,
Why don't you try asking Lamb? Or maybe
So-
Snow.
Did you say fart?
If she has any magic. to
Yeah.
help with.
That's breaking wind.
well, yeah, but sometimes you can hear, you're a nerd.
For this,
Hmm.
What kind of farts or winds are you listening to?
Sometimes you really need to listen.
10 being the highest.
I don't know.
You listen for them.
A 4. Yeah, you listen for them.
Who's doing it to Toffee?
Which one, the winds or the farts?
A buff.
very tall, unfortunately.
Do you just,
Okay.
Toffee, do you just like, you know, like just...
Okay, find somewhere to sit.
On the tree. No, I don't do that with. No. You mean butts, right? I don't.
No, with the
go
wind.
around Going like this. Oh, with the wind?
Yeah.
sometimes
What do you
I
think
go
I
like
meant?
go like, "Are you saying something to me, Wind?" You know?
Yes, you know.
In the hood.
Yeah, Sprout learned a lot of things in the hood, apparently.
He's not wearing the hood.
Oh, yeah, Sprout. Yeah, definitely Sprout, not Toffee. I know, sorry, Toffee. Listen, I was looking at Sprout over there, okay?
Toffee and Sprout are switching names for a day.
In my
apparently.
drizzle.
What?
It's not raining.
In the hood.
Man, you baller as hell, Toffee.
Jasper, oh my
I've
god.
heard that sometimes. Sometimes you goop in the hood. Oh yeah. People goop in the hood. I was just in the hood, and they were like in the hood, and then I were like, whoa.
Toffee.
That's cool.
Show you represent. Throw them hands out, you know?
I feel like we're getting to dangerous territory.
I'm doing it. This is the hood.
Jasper.
Those are your hands, that's not a hood.
Toffee.
Huh? What? They were doing this.
You shouldn't do that. It could be racist.
Is it?
You know what it means.
This?
You don't know what it means.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Jack's penis is
Waving
basically
hands
there
and
now.
racist?
Bye, Almit.
There are different.
Guess I couldn't take this.
There are different types of hoods. There's elven hoods. I'm pretty sure there's celestial hoods. There's beastkin hoods.
Like you can get hoods on your head.
Mm-hmm. Why are you encouraging it?
Just who do you think you're speaking to?
He has been in the hood, I think, because he was like in my drizzle.
Yes, I would need a hood, definitely if it started drizzling.
Yeah.
What is the conversation?
Just
I don't know. Please help us.
Toffee's really trying to exude hood energy.
Yeah, and then they were like, I like big butts in a canal.
Okay, no, Toffee, stop. Toffee, stop. Toffee, stop.
Itty bitty face? What do you mean itty bitty face? Someone had a big butt and an itty bitty face?
I don't know, they were just like that. I don't know.
Who are you describing?
I don't know, there were some guys and girls on the street.
With tiny heads but big butts?
Which street?
No, they were dancing and they were singing them, and I was like, yeah, you know.
Was this like Kalypsia or somewhere else? Jasper.
What? Huh?
When you were in the hood, were you also singing songs like that?
This is the first time I've heard that song. I might actually want to make a song about that then.
Oh, it is.
Why would you make a song about that?
Well, she seemed pretty into it. About people with big heads and small heads and big bottoms.
This sounds like a song Leto would sing. Or you, so.
Thank you for being inclusive towards me. I was about to say.
Yeah, we got little like points now. Big guys and the little guys and the itty bitty guys and the city guys.
Itty bitty guys and the city guys. Itty bitty guys. That sounds like a song. Itty bitty guys and the city guys.
I mean,
yes, I do recall
We're in a forest. You're going away from the trees. What do you mean?
There's a lot of hair. No, not hair. Air.
I'm pretty sure there's some people here that also commune with nature.
Itty bitty man in a city. So
Itty.
someone might have caught attention.
Really, Snow? You referring to another one as itty bitty?
Well, I do remember someone being able to fit in the size of my hand, so yes. No, I'm not going to let that go.
I'm going to get you for this. Just you wait.
You never had food decorated with flowers.
You know what?
No.
When that happened to me, when I was standing next to you, I didn't see a difference.
Because you're always about the romance.
It was almost as if when I was standing right next to you, you were the same height.
I mean, I'm not into flowers, but you know.
If they didn't take the thing that you took to shrink, then of course they would be the same height.
You told me to go, so got back.
I think of meat steaks that we eat.
Right.
There have been some indication that someone has prepared some coffee.
Yeah, Connie was like doing something.
Yeah, and then she,
I had to go for a moment.
yeah, and then she never came back.
Yeah, she never came back.
That seems.
And thus, Toffee goes endlessly into the nothingness, unable to find a Kone.
Well, I suppose she'll continue working up her appetite.
Has anyone seen
No.
Nix?
Do you mind if I borrow another piece of paper?
Oh, of
I
course.
just never see them, those two apart is all.
Which two?
Ana.
I don't want to. But I will.
I've seen them quite separated at times.
This is my first.
They. They stay close quite frequently, though.
Oh, right, sorry.
Sometimes a request for one or the other, and the other is still on other business.
I'll be right back.
Is she alright? She looks a little less. You know, when a shade is injured, there's like, they're not as shadowy or something like that.
I have grapes. Not everyone likes flowers. So I will share. I'm gonna put them here. And if you want
Can I
them, you can
exchange
have them.
one flower for one grape?
How about you have both?
That's a good point, Saint. You can have both the best of both worlds.
I will take the flower if you're not going
Eat
to
the
eat
flowers,
it.
Said. Maybe you'll be surprised.
Yes,
No,
Saint,
no.
you never know.
Thanks.
Keep doing this.
My thing is, I'm more used to meat than flowers, but fine. How?
I suppose
You don't have to eat it.
But you might
Could I have
Why
one
does it
grape?
taste like Saint? And why does it taste like
Oh,
clouds?
there's something there.
Yeah, it's grapes.
I think she did. I don't know. Maybe both of you did it. Both freaks.
Take many?
Sure, I'll take a 3.
What?
Wait, I think I'm actually gonna cook some real food. Who wants food here?
Kenny was gonna make some, but then she had a
nice.
little accident. She might be back.
Oh, that's right.
Did she spill it? Do you want a grape?
Well, she did kind of go into the air by 20 feet before applying garnish.
He said he would give me. He was trying to get to the gods.
And I have not eaten them.
Stop it!
Since then.
Thank you.
Wait, why are you red?
Are these plant eyeballs?
Not worry about it.
No! They're grapes!
Okay.
Oh.
Wait.
Something fair magic, yes.
Are they plant?
Chicken?
I don't know.
Eyeballs?
Here, Toffee, have a grape.
Wait,
What?
do plants
Ow!
I'm gonna assume
Watch
she's lost. So who wants food?
Barry, you ate a live
I'll go look for her.
live squirrel. Why is this weird to you?
I don't want to eat eyeballs.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm going,
They're mostly
I'm going to make sure she's
they're
okay.
grapes. They're not eyeballs.
It's fine.
They grow off of like vines. Or
Ahmet, have you seen,
I'm not a grape grower.
what's their name? Akane.
No. How good is your
I believe that she was right here, but no, I haven't.
Hmm.
Ever since she went around that tent.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to go check on the group over there. Apparently someone threatened them with a arrow. Strange note.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know if the town is still open?
Who?
Do you know if the town is still open?
It is the crack of sunset. They said we can't be there during the night. Is all.
Okay.
Is that Akane over there? Or is that Cassandra?
I think that's Cassandra.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, she's okay.
Alright.
No worries.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna make food if you want at some point.
It is.
Any reason why you're down there?
I know, I just sometimes like to be close to the ground.
Hmm.
That way it's less way of falling, you know?
I suppose that is fair.
Why you say it like that?
Why not?
With that power stand. Why?
I mean, you don't plan on getting up anytime soon.
I suppose not.
So, is there a problem with it?
No. Just wondering.
Okay.
Like, so the power stand, like, you have something to say, you know?
I do. I'm talking to you right now, ain't I?
Oh yeah, but I thought something specific you had to say.
I do. Why are blueberries called blueberries when they're not even blue? They're purple. Was an orange named after an orange? Because...
Oh, you see,
because of the fruit, or because of the color?
So you see, blueberries, they are actually blue unless you start squishing them. That's why they start turning purple, unless you've actually peeled them and they're green. As for oranges, it's a whole photosynthesis with like all the sun and the whole thingamajig, and that's why they're orange. And therefore, people thought it would be nice to call them orange because it would make life easier for them.
So they're named after the color orange.
The color, yes.
Just like a lemon.
No.
Yeah, that was a joke.
I didn't get it.
It's supposed to be like... Is an orange named after the fruit or the color? And the answer is... They share both. And then you answer with, just like a lemon.
Lemon is not a color.
That's the joke.
Oh. Have I been told many jokes in my life?
Probably not. You've been cooped up in a castle. This is probably this is not only probably the first time you've laid on grass and touched grass, but probably the first time you breathed fresh air that is not frozen.
Yeah, actually, what do you think of that? It didn't quite catch that. What do you think of that?
Mind if I join you?
I know, go ahead.
Okay.
That was another joke, wasn't it?
Yes, it was to catch you off.
I'm
Catch you off guard.
I'm catching on. I'll get better. Just watch, I'll get better.
Oh, what is the little princess not used to these social normalities?
I know, I'm not used to any social interaction, really.
Wow, this must be riveting for you then, being outside.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I had to step away. There was so much going on. I'm so
Okay, later. Are you even used to seeing greenery?
No.
I see.
Anything other than icy cold and whites and blue. Haven't seen that quite before. Not in a real sense, at least.
Where is
Oh,
Akane?
Sprout. What happened to your eye?
I was out looking for her and I
Didn't you
didn't.
keep a bandage on?
Oh, there she is. She
It
just...
wasn't gonna get any better.
For some reason, she just materialized.
Oh, There
I literally watched it happen.
Yes, she's a phenomenon. She's cryptic. She become when the walls need her the most.
And there's only ever blurry pictures of her in the. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
Oh my
Hello
god.
there. That's a pair of legs. Hello.
I suppose it's just.
Party over here?
No, yeah, just.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, there you go.
Party!
What is this? A very calm party. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of frogs to also catch. If you're interested.
What?
Frogs.
Oh, there's a calm party?
What?
Calm party. Toffee can be calm.
Toffee, it's a full moon tonight.
What? Cool.
Oh, you don't understand the norm of that. Usually, I suppose beast folk become a little more feral, primal during full moons, or at least that's what I heard.
What?
It could be a common misconception.
What? Isn't that racist?
Maybe a little.
What? I don't get primal. Well, sometimes if I see a squirrel, I want to chase it. And sometimes if I see somebody running, I want to run after them.
I suppose that counts. I wonder if it gets a little worse when the moon is out.
Ow!
Do foxes howl at the moon?
No.
Do you scream at the moon?
Yeah, I go like.
That's not screaming, Toffee.
No.
That's
It's.
at the moon.
No. I just do it. Sometimes.
Well, I'm asking if you ever scream out in the darkness. Foxes do that.
No.
Actual foxes tend to do that a lot, and they sound like people sometimes.
Like that.
Like that. Something like that. Akin to it. My goodness, it's like a carrot's drifting.
Yeah, I don't know.
You okay there, Cassandra?
The grass is just very tickly.
Oh, okay. I really got her.
No, the grass got her. Something like that.
Yeah, oh man. Now I'm jealous about the grass. I would get her.
Why don't you tickle her yourself? She kind of can't be able to move right now.
No, don't tickle me. No, please, please. I don't want to be tickled, please. Please have mercy on me. I'm also healing. Please, no.
Laughter's the best medicine, though. Laughter's the best medicine, though.
No, it hurts. My ribcage hurts.
Food.
I guess it's food. I'm being the bird. I don't want to be tickled. No, please. My legs hurt. Please. No, please. Holly. Please. Oh. Please have mercy on me. I almost died the other day. Please. You also quiet all of a sudden. I don't like that. What is happening?
I think.
What is happening? Holly, please, please, no, Holly, please, please.
I don't think she's aiming to tickle you now. I think there's something about what you're doing that is activating a neuron in her head.
Ashy.
I don't think you're even aware of
See,
it.
when you do that, I get confused. It almost seems like you get turned on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that. Holly, please. Wait, Holly. What are you doing? Holly. What? Careful with the horns, careful with the horns. Holly, the horns, please. Please, Holly, the horns, please. They're sensitive, please.
Oh, they are?
No, please. No. Holly, please, no. No, please. I don't like it when people touch my horns, please. You probably don't want me to touch your horns either.
Those aren't real.
Yeah, but then I might accidentally pull my mask off. Probably don't want that.
Ooh. I think she's daring you.
Don't touch my horns, please.
I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
Oh, this is not entertaining you.
No, I just... I don't know.
Holly, your feet. Holly, no, my
I just
horns.
merely want to leave you to your fun.
I see. You're not gonna even rescue me. I see how it is.
Maybe another time.
Holly, please. My horns. I'm very sensitive, please.
Apparently. What is it doing?
Dancing.
What do you buy?
Are we sure it's a dance? Not a threat?
How does that take thread?
I can't shake it off. Maybe I'm just good at hiding it. Maybe it's less obvious when I try not to hide it. mask does it a disservice. To hide it behind another face. A mask of happiness, meant to portray it. Maybe I'll wear it less going forward. It's starting to feel less and less like me. I see they're no longer there. Hey, Sarvel.
If you are hungry, we made some food. Have a campsite.
Thank you. I will.
Wanted to tell you about it. I don't know if anyone else is over there, so if you see someone else, just pass them a message.
There's some people in town, though I'm pretty sure they'll be eating there.
Okay. Alright then, I'm going back to the other.
Be well.
Okay.
I can see why she came here now. It's actually nice. I think I will sit here, actually. Hi, Kari.
Hi.
Can I presumptuously assume that one of those bowls is for me?
Yes. I insist.
I will take you upon your insistence then.
Very well. Good. Lightly seasoned strips of beef with stir-fried garlics, carrot, and onions, with a sugar-candied apple glaze atop, garnished by purple flowers that Sprout picked.
Did you make this?
Yes.
You know, for perhaps limited ingredients, you sure know how to make it look good.
It should taste good too. I hope.
I would eat it even if it tasted bad.
Thank you. I used to cook for fun.
Who did you cook for? I can't imagine it was always
Myself.
for you.
My brother.
There we go.
Sometimes the family as a whole. Most of the recipes and all I learned were in Valinor, however. With the first family I was with. Are you feeling better?
Yes, definitely. I can walk on my own now.
Good. I'm surprised to see you out here on your own, though. You are, after all, quite popular. But that does not mean you are not unallowed to have your moments of melancholy or thought. Is there something that troubles you?
I know I shouldn't. After all, she shot Faven. I know I was the one who favored that she would be punished accordingly. Attempted murder, you know.
Yes.
All those things considered. I feel like I'm betraying my own emotions with the way I'm starting to wonder if putting on the mask, honestly, paints a bigger target on how I'm feeling. Kind of makes it more readable. I was able to hide it well when I was simply laughing there. Being popular, as you say. Yet the only thing I could think about was her.
It is normal to grieve for those that are lost. I was not aware that she had passed until you said that. Though it was obvious from the attention in the tent that things were close, at the very least, to such a conclusion.
I just don't know why I am this way, is all.
Compassionate?
No.
Then what way?
Maybe exhaustion. Maybe there was something I definitely tried to do to preserve them. And to know that itself or not, I don't know. Maybe it was the extension of a friend, also grieving for them, though obviously hiding it. I don't know.
It is unfortunate that it has happened. However, I suppose it is important to keep in mind their nature as well. The acts that they have done to lead to this point. Perhaps in a way it allows them some degree of redemption. If you believe in such things.
Redemption.
Yes.
I do very much. I've seen it myself, especially in the recent times. But I would not hold Chloe to the same favor.
Interesting.
I do think that she was irredeemable, that there was nothing to fix her.
I would agree.
But if I'm feeling this way for someone that was a lost cause, I think part of it is now fear.
Fear of what?
How would I react if I lost someone close to me? Yes, you too.
I would hunt down those responsible to the ends of the earth and punish them in the worst ways imaginable. For you. Not to make light of such, but we all have our ways of dealing with such things. The feelings of such cannot be helped. It is the nature of it. And when you do lose someone like that, I suppose it is important to remember what brought it to that point, why you feel the way you do, and what course it is the proper one in response. I am perhaps not the best person to talk to of it. I believe such is measured in blood and vengeance. I devoted myself to such before, as you know. It can also be your unraveling, should you pursue it too closely. It depends at the end how you wish to define yourself, and how you wish to honor and preserve the memories of those that are lost. How does Jasper improve, change, or damn the world when others are no longer there to impact it? It's things to consider, I suppose.
I didn't even really give much of a damn about that rabbit.
But it affects you.
I suppose there's just something to think about, yes.
I freely admit I feel nothing at their passing. other than a degree of relief.
Me too. That's what's so confusing about it.
I see.
Maybe that's... Oh. Seems like they've remembered each other, maybe?
I think so.
This place certainly gained some popularity.
A scenic spot by a river.
That sounds nice.
The rocks up there are especially nice for brooding.
If only you could fly up to them.
You can get around them on the side. I know. I went up there during the sunset after our battle. Or sunrise, rather.
To brood.
Sort of. To wheezingly offer prayers and words. While my shade threatened to kill me.
What?
Because I was not going to go get medical attention at the time.
That is so counterintuitive.
He was upset.
Was it a empty threat?
I doubt it.
If a shade killed its own caster, doesn't it die?
It finds a new caster.
Then it was not your original shadow to begin with.
I suppose it happens early. I'm not sure. I don't know how it occurs. He says he's been with me since the start.
The start?
Yes.
But if they will go to a new caster, then they would have to kill the other shadow. Which I'm unsure if they'd be against it or not.
Perhaps. Or maybe it is someone or something that has not yet come into being. He said he was the shade for trees once. That he had a caster that was a tree. Which was terrible because he was stuck in one general place.
So they're not you're not even the original caster.
No. He has had many. I believe he gets bored of them and kills them. Quite the predicament.
Mm-hmm.
I simply must strive not to become too boring. Or complacent.
Or you could just simply get rid of it.
If it's that easy. Do you know if there's ways to get rid of shades that are troublesome, Holly? I suppose that would be the answer, wouldn't it?
Discotheque.
That's it.
Gosh,
I'm
this
happy
one
to
would
keep
want
good
to talk
company
to
then.
you.
Whom? Well, there's three of us here.
This one.
Yes, but there's three of us. There's three of us here.
Oh.
To you, Jasper.
Sorry.
Huh.
Still hurt.
Very well.
It's been...
Do you...
We'll talk to them.
Do you want to do
Thank
this
you, Lamb.
in privacy, or... Here's fine.
No. It's fine.
Are you sure?
No, I didn't need to talk with you.
She
I will
is just
remove
misunderstanding
myself.
something.
We can
It
talk in
seems to me you need to. I will step away so you can have your privacy.
privacy.
No,
That
Honey,
is
it's perfectly fine.
such a
I'm leaving.
eloquent
You two should have
way
your privacy
of
after
adding
everything
tone
that's
to that.
happened.
Thank you.
No, it didn't.
She didn't need to do that, and neither did Lamb.
Very well then. I will respect your wishes. Though if you were to want to have it in privacy, then I wouldn't be against it.
I guess the only thing I could talk to you about is, why I have Chloe's soul.
She wanted it so? You told me that? Or is that
Yes.
what you were only able to say while there was others around?
She wants to live again.
I see.
Whether I can find that in a way that is not... well, necromancy? I don't know.
Is the reason why you're telling me this is because you know my disdain for it?
That, and I hope I can trust you.
I was a little afraid you might say that. Though, when you spoke of being able to do such a thing with Chloe's soul, I can't argue that I grew interested, knowing my condition. It would be hypocritical of me, is all. What do you want to trust me with?
It's knowing that you and hopefully others are not going to try and throw me into, I guess, the gallows.
I like you too much to
Whatever
consider
it is,
that.
I didn't... Okay, well, still.
But that doesn't hold the same regards to Chloe. For one thing, she nearly tried to make an attempt at one of my friends. And it seems like that she's more than proud of it, saying that this wasn't the first time she's done such a thing. So redemption is kind of off the table. In tandem, I wonder what...
Is it truly, though?
Is it?
Is it truly redemption is off the table?
She would do it again in a heartbeat if she were to say it in that way. I can sort of understand the notion I believe she was trying to spill of that there are certain nobles that do deserve to die, for sure. Sometimes the world is better off with the ones that have authority or immunity. And sometimes a vigilante justice is in need. However, it seems like her targets was more than a bit blinded, and more so saw that all nobles were to be persecuted by her own justice.
From someone who, how she said, slave, and in turn,
and that
slave without her control.
And that gives an all right to kill people because you've had a rough life.
But it doesn't. But it also doesn't disregard her reasoning. Her reason for that blind anger. Thrash about on anyone.
Much like when Nyx pointed a gun at me. Was that reasonable of him?
No, he did that. Seems as...
There's smarter ways to go about this is what I'm trying to get at. More calculated.
I do understand.
Pretty sure she'd have some use. She just wasn't useful in that regard. Or careful. I know of somewhat of Fabian's intentions. and I can say it, that he did not deserve to get shot with an arrow. I wonder what coming back to life would do to a person's psyche. If you say that there is some people intact from, I suppose, where you're from, then I suppose that is less of an issue.
That way, from how I am understanding it from everyone else here, is not a way that would be welcomed at all.
No, unfortunately not. From a general standpoint, yes.
Before I'm even able to find anything to help with Chloe, I want to try and stop this constant fighting and hopefully trusting each other, speaking with each other more, so that way Nyx doesn't point a gun at you and never fears an elven noble or anyone. It seems there's so much distrust and lack of communication that it's just madness.
It goes both ways.
If they would speak with each other too. If Nyx wasn't so closed off. But I don't know.
And I have no reason to speak to him. So, again, it goes both ways. We are both at fault. That much I will not argue against. But we both have our reasons. And Chloe shot my friend. And if it is all about elven nobles, then I can sort of see why she never approached me. What will you do? Are you able to stop her if I don't know what a true undead is more killable than a regular person? If it doesn't improve.
I don't want to make her an undead. That is the last option.
She would technically be it regardless. She died. She came back.
There are ways, I know this, but there are. Whether it is a body that is not your own anymore, or something helping in between. Her body is healed, it's fine. It's just the soul doesn't sense or respond to it as its body anymore.
Because it's left it. That is how a soul is held together. A life conscious. The body serves as the vessel for the soul. Disrupted in any way, and the person's gone.
You've seen me now using that ability of myself. I know many people are going to fear me and now probably hate me. But the entire thing has to know that whatever divides us is only going to make it worse for whatever we have to face at the end of this all. Oh, no one wants to work together, but
we try to anyway, to the best of our ability. Is there a reason why you wanted to talk to me specifically about this? Were you afraid I was going to hate you, or are you just telling me in the general of communication?
mostly because you didn't know the full picture, and, well, yes, I was worried you would be one of the many who would dislike me because of what I can do.
In the same regards
And
that
Frost
someone,
again.
in the same regard that someone else might hate you, or a bit more.
I don't know at this point.
Fair enough. But my answer still stands. I don't want to hate you, and I don't think I can. Oh, yikes, there's a cat. A body, though. Are you going to sort of aim to craft a fabled homunculi? Or are we speaking more within the dark arts?
The dark arts is the last and most likely non-choice of the options.
I truly do wonder if that is the case, though. Making an empty body of flesh and bone that could have been. Who knows that that empty body might have a conscience of its own, technically being born, but not.
Everything can gain a conscience once you give it a name.
Everything does have a conscience regardless,
magic.
It's.
I suppose you're right on that.
Yes, they're just living organisms. But I don't think you'd plan on putting her into a blade of grass.
No, I think she would get very pissed off if I did.
Would it matter? She's a blade of grass.
My concern, though, is I can't entirely keep her soul with me at all times.
Because she would dissipate at some point.
No. Frost. That's what you all call it.
That is what I heard of it. What are you going to do then?
I don't know. I don't even know what to do with this parasol. Just, I guess, work on what I can.
Let it be known that you might have to do the same thing that you did to Chloe to me.
Well, you know I do it for you just as much as I would do it for Chloe. But also, I'll keep my distance from you, Nakane.
If that's what you wish.
Well, I mean, it's quite clear with how you two are.
I suppose to some degree I cannot deny. Can I just say that I never meant to hurt you? That was probably one of the last things I meant to do. I care for you a great deal. I'm just unsure of myself.
Hello, Holly.
Do you want me to give you the space you need?
No, it's just, it's fine. I'm
And
just...
would you like for me to refrain from my playful antics as well? Would you like
To be honest, I would rather you just... finally figure out what you want and stop.
One more time?
I'd like for you to find what you want and not make people think that there is a chance if there's not. You're kind of being quite a lot like Leto. And they're with someone.
At the time, at least, I didn't have someone. Or maybe at all, I don't even know for sure. Regardless, though, I hate being compared to him. I think I was in the business of this way before him.
Probably.
Oh, you should have seen me during the beginning days of the Kalypsia. I was bad.
Oh, grand. So you are a casual heart throb or whatever it is.
And it seems like you more so go for the romantic feelings.
It seems Akane does as well.
Perhaps.
Whether you like it or not, you've been creating yourself a problem.
Never meant to. I don't have many experiences in this world. And experience is what I aimed for. It's different when you have the memories of them, but you never experience them yourself. So it's hard to sort of reflect upon them when you have the memory, but none of the actions you've done yourself. I suppose it's the curse of living a double life, technically. Triple in this case. Though you have given...
You... No, you say what you were saying.
I was... I suppose I should thank you for your feelings. It is possibly the first I've experienced of it.
Well, hope you don't have to do it all over again with another, because that can be absolutely terrible.
Yes, maybe. Though again, never my intention. Are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine. I just... Maybe once you finally found yourself and everything, and you finally have control, however you want it, finally be able to truly decide for yourself on what you want.
Never thought of it that
Instead
way.
of only just going for the experiences.
I don't even know if I'll survive.
You will.
Maybe.
You've made it this far.
I told you, the only way to fix me is to separate myself. That is why I was thinking that what you did for Chloe might be, at least in some regards, my way out.
Hmm.
And I mean that in a way as in whether I cease or the others. There's not going to be a perfect story where we all get to live. I know that.
No, that's just a fairy tale. But I hope. I just hope I can do what I can to keep you as you.
Hey, Spout.
I came to check on you. Are you okay?
I am fine.
There's a cat here. This cat's been following.
Spout, are you
Is
okay?
it one of the Kalypsia members with the cat?
It is not powder. And I cannot pet it. I do not want to drop my torch.
You...
Understandable.
Is the torch that heavy?
It is not about that.
Ah, okay. I'll take your word for it. But are you okay, Spout?
Yes. I came to check on Jasper.
Well, now I'm checking up on you.
I'm okay. You didn't answer my question.
What?
You're okay?
I'm pretty sure I answered, did I not?
I think I might have been distracted by the cat.
That is not my fault.
The cat is quite distracting.
I've been ignoring it pretty well.
Okay. I'm glad you're not alone. And I'm glad you were fine enough to get here. I'm glad you are safe. I think I'm going to sleep. I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure.
Good night, Sprat.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, baby.
I don't know why it's following. I don't know why it's here or even following. It was next to Chloe too.
Maybe it just likes you. It has good taste.
Or that, or just see bird-like wings.
Sees you as a chicken, maybe.
A chicken? Well, that's just rude.
Yes, very much so.
Leto is the chicken.
Well, yes, that much is true.
So the ice cube-like hair of a man. Actually, no, I think it's more of like a fish hair. What do you think, Ollie? do agree.
Literal flightless bird.
Well, sorry, I just have to tease you a little bit too. Get back to all that.
Careful now. You might fall all over again.
It never faded, so not to say.
Oh.
But I also know that a person needs to focus on themselves too. Still your friend at first most, remember?
Yeah. I'm sorry about Chloe. I tried.
It's not something... Thank you. But I'm not going to let her fall. She wanted to live. The only issue is if we have no other leads and we go to my tribe.
Hopefully she'll live her life wanting to do so instead of taking it.
Usually people do. Ironically, the many times I was able to get a guardian to speak with me, he's a rather somber soul. Life is important, just as it is in death.
Some argue that life is meaningless, just what the matter you make of it. It's personally important. In that case.
I suppose so. But hopefully no matter what path we go ahead now, it will be one with less blood on our hands.
How long has my hip been asleep?
I have no idea.
If none of you notice, then hopefully that's for the best.
Well, at least we're finally returning to Kalypsia, and hopefully things can be talked over. We stop dividing ourselves, hopefully. That's one hopeful wish I can hope for. To have fun and try not to stray too far from everyone else. At camp, at least.
I will be here.
Alright. Let's be cautious now, Jasper.
I try. Do you want me to leave this light on? It's just seriously dark without it. Okay. Maybe we should have gotten a torch. You know, it's hard to see. What do you make of Chloe's situation after all that? Don't matter. Why she's crying over it? No. What's to cry about it? Or you don't get why people are sad about it? Kind of. Okay. I suppose, do you see the point of the finality of death? Is it just another state of being for you? Do you believe in an afterlife then? Kinda. Or you don't know what to believe in? Do you think everything's just a dark oblivion then, afterwards? Fair enough. No one. I suppose it is a bit like you never truly know until you actually die yourself. Well, technically, if people do bring back Chloe, we can know. Unless it has something to do with the soul, which is currently in Snow's pocket. I wonder if they're still conscious. I wonder if being like that is a fate worse than death. Looking around for it. Nope, she's not here for us. Oh, wait, no.
I was going to go check something in town and return after. If you both do not mind the company. Which I guess you don't, because you were both waving at me, so I suppose that...
Yeah, we were actually really excited that you started coming our way.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint for a moment, but I'll be right back.
Now we have something to look forward to. What do you mean?
There.
And now we also get the sight of her walking away. Sheesh indeed. Where was I with this whole thing? This tangent. Do you think when someone comes back through such means, which Snow is trying to implement, do you think they come back the same way? Obviously, I'm making shots in the dark, but think about it. You were attached to your body and I am not, and then you come back. That must be some sort of shocking revelations. I think I'd throw up or something like that happened. You know, it's just I'm dead, and I just all of a sudden come back and I just go, like maybe the last thing I remember was an explosive and I was just everywhere. So the moment I come back, that's the first thing I remember, because that's what happened to me in my final moment. In that case, I suppose it also depends on how the person went. I don't know when Chloe died. Well, actually, she might have died on arrival, I suppose. They were trying to, what I heard, bring her back by what Sarvel said. So she might have died on, like, the moment they put her down on a medical bed. This is a bit of an open-ended question, probably hard to disclose, but how do you, if there was a way you could die, Holly, how would you want to die, I suppose? Die having a belly full of wine or something? Through alcohol poisoning, or I was going to say having a good time through a party. Even better, now that I give you that incentive. Doing both. I suppose that is one way to go. Would you be happy with that? Interesting. The glove's getting in the way. Oh. Thank you. Did you do your usual thing? Is that why Sarvel was blushing at the campfire? Okay, so that was you. I was just wondering if maybe there was another reason why he sort of was turning red like such. Nothing. I think I noticed additional flaking is all. You usually have this braid here. Would it be against if I untied it? It's just easier that way.
Out of character, she removes the bauble at the end.
I just don't really get to these. It surely is a bit easier. It's just a strand of hair, or strands of hair, just kind of there. I don't got to dig in your scalp. There we go. You okay there? Could I do the same with the braid on, with your braided hair? Try to be a little more careful. We don't want you can't. Self-control, self-control. Are you doing that on purpose? Afterwards. Who knows? Connie might be coming back too. It's just becoming a regular thing now, isn't it? To be quite honest, I thought that was going to be the first and last time ever. And then our last day at Hino Day. And now our last day perhaps at... I'm noticing a trend. It always seems to be the last day of something. What are your usual thoughts when I'm doing stuff like this? The environment? Everything? Or nothing? your mind just goes blank. Is that just an occurrence when I do this, that you sort of turn off your brain, or you mind spreading your wings a little? I noticed that I never really sort of get to the parts of your feathers that are closest to your back. Maybe this should be done for the other Celestials as well. Wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, I don't see them flake like this. I can sort of hear it, just the why did you stop? Let me get that a little more comfortable. Do you think I'd look good with wings, Holly? Oh, you're alive. Enjoying yourself? That was less enthusiastic. Were you in the last vision, by the way? There was a vision where all of us were present. I think it was when the curator brought it up. I vaguely remember that I believe you may have been a reoccurring figure, maybe. Maybe. Just a thought. But who knows, maybe you're maybe you're the star act in that play or something like that. Can't tell whether as a protagonist or an antagonist in this case. You'd be the hero. Wow, so glamorous. Oh. No, please do keep that light on. I've been keeping my magic spell up for this for quite some time. Thank you.
Hopefully I do not burn down the tree. And us by proxy. I partially fell in the river while trying to jump across. Second.
Did you get your feet wet or any other places? Oh. Just your feet?
Well, mostly. Yes.
Well then it's fine. It's just mostly your feet. Oh, I see you understood the assignment.
Ah.
You like that way more than you lead on.
It's okay, I think.
Yes, it is perfectly fine.
Huh?
What is that look?
What?
You give a look whenever she's petting you like that.
I do not.
You know what? Now it's my turn.
I do no such thing. It's not the same.
I hope it's not the same. Oh, you tell me to stop, but not her?
It was simply too much. I
was one person.
Yes.
There was a single hand on you.
It was too much.
Oh, am I too much or
Sustained
something?
For a long period of times. So cruel.
You see, you just take it all the time.
So privileged.
I'm mere distraction. You let you go down.
Unfair.
Yes, I don't play fair.
Oh.
It was literally right there.
Sorry.
No, don't be.
Bad for the positioning of my...
You've kind of given me access to go a little down the line. I don't think the town would be the best. There's Opasia and stuff like that in there.
Feeling vulnerable.
Especially with the Opasia, yes. I mean, we can look for places without. Far from it. Very well. Keep a careful eye out then. Oh, wait, hold on.
As soon as I walked back over, I was like, uh-oh.
The moment,
Yes.
yeah, the moment Holly was like leading, I was like, okay, I know where this is going.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Saddle-made guy.
I mean, she was flirting with you pretty heavily at one point.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. No, that was like the most relaxed Holly has ever been.
Oh.
He gave extra.
Holly's like Akane's kryptonite, I swear.
He
Like-
gave extra
Yeah.
service.
She would never admit it, but she's like, I like this way too much.
Oh man.
Oh jeez. Oh my god. When I had to like step away for a little bit, when I was like doing the food prep thing, and I shot into the sky, but accidentally pulled the triggers on there. I pulled them out of shock, because like I was in like a seated pose, and I leaned forward, and I felt like my back just